I'm H.L. Hicks, and I'm the curator of the exhibition called Ley Lines here at the University of Wyoming Art Museum. And it's a show that was originally generated as a project on my blog, asking artists and writers to collaborate, having the writers respond to images of artists' work. So I got digital images of artists' work from the artists themselves and sent those images just by email to poets and writers to get responses in whatever form the writer wanted to respond, most often in the form of a short prose meditation or a poem. I might start, for instance, with the example that generated the title for the book. So the image that's directly behind me by Jane Lackey, I sent an image of one of her works to the poet Carol Moldau, hoping that in a sense a conversation between them becomes possible.
I puzzle over this maze as if over a soluble enigma. On the computer screen, the yellowing Scotch tape has a burnished beauty, the sticker cul-de-sacs and the temples outlined with dot labels in austere geometric serenity. Ley lines and dream time are brought to mind.
As I learned after receiving Carol Moldau's response to Jane Lackey's visual work, ley lines are lines that connect points of particular significance. So one aspect of the exhibition that I hope is exciting for viewers is that as one goes through the exhibition, you can hear on your cell phone audio of the writers themselves reading the works that they wrote in response to the visual work that you're looking at.
Wild turkey, landscape. Bonita says you don't got a good reason to go by that house ever. Uncle Harmon says 2 of his sisters could call in a turkey as good as any man. One sister, she was the girl what flew an airplane during the war when they run out of pilots. It was in the paper when she died.
I'm excited by the kinds of conversations that happen here between people who are taking great care in what they're saying visually and saying in words, having a person in one medium respond to work in another. The visual artist Adrienne Herman is working with lists, so she finds and gathers from other people lists such as grocery lists. So her work that's in this show is someone's grocery list that she has reproduced in a print. And so I sent that to the poet Laura Mullen.
Fragile traces of the individual are resonant treasures, essential to our understanding of humanity and community. These monumentalized lists are powerful evocations of embodied presences and time, and the crossing out and discarding of what seemed urgently necessary information becomes gorgeous art.
I hope it creates a kind of binocular vision towards the visual work, to be able to hear at the same time that you're looking at one of the visual works, to be able to hear someone else's response to it, someone else's way of thinking about it or way of speaking about it.
The voice box reverberating, sound flowing out that opened throat, the coppery, furrowed lip.
It seems to me that those are great examples of how to have a conversation. I do hope that these conversations extend, that they continue. I hope that people who discover the book will have responses of their own. So I hope that there will be many ways in which these conversations will be continued and extended to viewers of the show, readers of the book, and with any luck, others.